Good morning to all of you. We are delighted to welcome you to the third International Conference on Computational Intelligence in Machine Learning.
In today's era, cognitive computing plays a vital role in embedding human cognitive intelligence into the intelligent disabled computer. Intelligent computation intelligence utilizes computational intelligence methodologies to resolve high complexity real world problems by developing a mathematical model based on statistical modeling.
We are gathered here today in the spirit of collaboration, innovation, and the pursuit of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and respected delegates, as we navigate through the diverse and enriching sessions of this conference, it is my pleasure to invite someone whose dedication and meticulous planning have been the backbone of this entire event. Please join me in welcoming the convener of the conference, Dr. Pooja S. Prasad, onto the stage. I request Lakshanya to hand over the bouquet to ma'am.
Now, the HOD of the CSE department, Dr. A. Lakshmi, whose determination and efforts lead the department to success. We invite Dr. A. Lakshmi ma'am onto the stage. I request Sahidi to hand over the bouquet to ma'am.
Dr. V. Madhusudan Rao is not only an administrator, he is a trailblazer steering the School of Computer Science and Informatics towards new frontiers. We invite Dr. V. Madhusudan Rao to join us on the stage. I request Mr. Benjamin to hand over the bouquet.
His dynamic leadership and driving force for our institution, we look forward to the electrifying impact that you make on both the participants and the overall atmosphere. I invite Dr. Uday Kumar Susela, our principal, to join us onto the stage. I request Sanya to hand over the bouquet to sir.
the distinct honor of hosting a person whose vision and leadership have been instrumental in shaping the course of our educational institution. Today, we are warmly welcoming the guiding force behind our college, our honorable chairman. We invite Shri Geethanjali Reddy Garu to join us on stage. I request Thomas Kalyan to hand over the podium.
It is with immense honor that we invite Shri Shrikant Sinha Garu, who has taken his precious time to join us for this intellectual convergence. Your presence adds immense value to the discussions we're about to embark upon. I kindly request Shrikant Sinha Garu to join us on stage. I request Mother Prema to hand over the bouquet to sir.
Yes. Welcome this momentous occasion as we inaugurate and illuminate this conference with a symbolic ceremony that transcends cultures and traditions. The lamp lighting ceremony has deep roots in cultural and academic traditions. It signifies the auspicious beginning of an event, an invocation of positive energy, and a collective commitment to the pursuit of excellence.
To mark the commencement of this event, we will be lighting a lamp, a tradition that holds profound significance across various cultures. I request the dignitaries to do us the honor of lighting the lamp. And I request everyone to please stand up.
Going for electronic. What of you use that, right? Yeah, I know that.
I request everyone to please settle down. As we gather here for a significant conference, we recognize the diversity of our audience, each with unique beliefs and perspectives. Today, we take a moment to embrace this.
मुदाकरातमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकं मुदाकरातमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते वदैन्यकं नटाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते वदैन्यकं नटाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् नमामि तं Vinayakam.
Now, I request the Chief Guest to release the conference proceedings.
She's trying to reach me. Oh, this
Before inviting the convener of the conference, Dr. Pooja S. Prasad, we would like to introduce her to you. Dr. Pooja S. Prasad is presently an associate professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Geethanjali College of Technology and Engineering. She has published about 32 research papers at IEEE, Elsevier, and Springer Conference. She is an active member of the Technical Program Committee for the number of Springer approved and IEEE conferences. I request Dr. Pooja S. Prasad to present the report of ICCIML 2023.
A very good morning to everyone gathered here for the third international conference on computational intelligence in machine learning. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our honorable chief guest, Srikant Sinha sir, CEO TASK, respected chairman sir, respected principal sir, faculty members, and all the delegates present here. This is aptly said that as we navigate the seas of data, computational intelligence is the compass guiding us through the complexity of the information age. And this conference is a testimony to the organizing institute far-sighted approach to provide premier interdisciplinary platform on all aspects of computational intelligence in machine learning to various stakeholders. The conference has been successful in meeting its objective of bringing together leading academicians, research scholars, technocrats, and students to exchange and share their experiences and research outputs in the above area. The platform also provides the stakeholders to come brainstorm about the most recent innovative trends and concerns as well as practical challenges being encountered and come up with possible solutions to be adopted in the field of computational intelligence. We would like to inform that the conference was initiated in March 2023 with the formation of 5 members executive committee from both the organizing institute. The executive committee identified subject matter experts globally and interacted with them to get their willingness and support for the conference. Subsequently, an advisory committee comprising of 15 members and technical committee with 32 members across the world was constituted. The conference got approval from Springer and the presented paper will be published as book proceedings indexed by Scopus. The committee finalized 4 tracks that include computational intelligence, data analytics and optimization, machine learning in interdisciplinary areas, and applied machine learning. The conference preparation started with call of paper in all tracks. The committee received 147 papers, out of which 55 were accepted for the presentation. The highlights of the two-day conference is 6 specific technical sessions and 2 keynote lectures. The specific technical sessions are expected to enable a detailed understanding of the relevant issues and knowledge dissemination about the recent work. We are happy to inform that Dr. Aragya Palsar has agreed to be a keynote speaker today. He has completed his PhD from IIT Hyderabad and postdoc from Harvard University. This will be followed by 3 technical sessions. 3 session tracks are on the subject machine learning in interdisciplinary area to be chaired by Dr. Uma Maheshwari, Amrita School of Computing, Bengaluru. Data analytics and optimization to be chaired by Dr. N. Sandhya, Head AIML VNR Computational intelligence to be chaired by Dr. B. Kinanmai, Professor in VNR We are extremely thankful to Dr. S. Nagendra Kumar sir from University of Hyderabad who concurred to be the keynote of 25th November. That is tomorrow. Tomorrow, subsequent to the keynote lecture, we will have 3 more session tracks. Machine learning in interdisciplinary area to be chaired by Dr. Rasmi Sahai, ICFAI University. Applied machine learning to be chaired by Dr. M. Srinivas, NIT Warangal, and computational intelligence to be chaired by Dr. Saujanya. Once again, we welcome delegates of the conference and believe that with your active participation, the conference will be highly enriching and value added to each one of us. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Before we invite Program Chair Dr. V. Madhusudan Rao Garu, Dean, School of Computer Science and Informatics, to address the gathering, we'd like to introduce Sir Leo. Dr. Madhusudan Rao Garu is a highly qualified educator who obtained his BE degree from the University College of Engineering in Osmania University. He continued his postgraduate studies in the USA and Canada, earning his master's degree from University of Saskatchewan in Canada and his PhD from Osmania University in Hyderabad. He has an extensive background in machine learning, text mining, and web search, and these areas are of particular interest to him. I request Dean Sir to brief the conference.
Respected Chairman, Geethanjali College of Engineering and Technology, and Chief Patron of the conference, Sri G.R. Ravidhareddy. Respected Principal, Geethanjali College of Engineering and Technology, and Patron of the conference, Dr. Uday Kumar Susar. An honored chief guest for today's inaugural function, and CEO Telangana Academy of Skill and Knowledge, Government of Telangana, Sri Shrikant Sinhagar. Distinguished guests, delegates, online and offline, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. On behalf of my co-program chairs and organizing committee, it is with immense pleasure and pride that I welcome you all to the inauguration of the 3rd International Conference on Computational Intelligence in Machine Learning, a beacon of innovation and knowledge in the ever-evolving landscape of machine learning. As we witness the emergence of a new era marked by unprecedented technological advancements, this conference represents an opportunity for brilliant minds to explore, challenge, and redefine the boundaries of what's possible. Machine learning, pillar of modern innovation, continues to propel us toward a future where the impossible becomes achievable and the unimaginable becomes a reality. Our world is in the midst of a profound transformation powered by data-driven insights and intelligent systems. From healthcare and finance to transportation and entertainment, the impact of machine learning resonates across diverse sectors, revolutionizing the way we work, live, and interact with our environment. This conference stands as a testament to the collaborative spirit that fuels progress. During the conference, we will witness a symphony of ideas where researchers, practitioners, and visionaries will share their expertise, unveil groundbreaking research, and engage in discussions that transcend boundaries. I am glad to inform you that 55 research papers are scheduled to be presented at the conference in 6 different sessions. As we embark on this journey together, let us not only celebrate the advancements in machine learning, but also embrace the responsibility that comes with building such transformative power. We must ensure that our pursuit of innovation is guided by ethical considerations as well, fostering inclusivity, fairness, and transparency in the deployment of these technologies. The essence of this conference lies not just in the knowledge shared, but in the relationships forged and collaborations nurtured. Let us seize this opportunity to build bridges between disciplines, foster interdisciplinary collaborations, and lay the groundwork for a future where machine learning serves as a force for global well-being. I invite each one of you to engage wholeheartedly, to challenge assumptions, to ask bold questions, and to ignite the spark of curiosity that drives innovation. Together, let us continue the journey that transcends borders, enriches our collective understanding, and shapes a future where the potential of machine learning knows no bounds. Thank you again for gracing this occasion with your presence. I truly hope that this third ICCIML propels us toward a future where the frontiers of machine learning continue to expand, enriching lives and shaping a better world. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your enriching words, sir.
Before I invite our principal, Dr. Uday Kumar Susarla, to address us, I would like to introduce her to you all. Dr. Uday Kumar has bachelor's and master's degree in electronics and communication engineering from University College of Engineering, Osmania University, Hyderabad. Sir also has an MTech degree in information engineering from Massey University, New Zealand, and PhD degree in computer science and engineering from JNTUH.
Sir has more than 37 years of research and teaching experience. Sir's research include cryptography, image processing, genetic algorithms, and digital testing. Sir published more than 60 papers in reputed national and international journals. He is a master trainer for National Board of Accreditation on outcome-based education. Geethanjali's success is the echo of Principal Sir's hard work and academic passion. Welcome, sir.
Thanks for the introduction. Distinguished Chairman of the College, Ravindra Reddy Garu, Chief Guest for this conference, Sri Srikanth Sinha Garu, CEO Task, my colleagues on the dais, Dr. Madhusudan Rao, Dr. Sri Lakshmi, Dr. Pooja Prasada, colleagues on the dais, participants from various organizations, both online and offline, and some of the students here, and my dear colleagues. Good morning to you all. At the outset, we extend a very warm and hearty welcome to our chief guest, Sri Srikanth Sinha ji, and other delegates here, and of course online, for this international conference on machine learning. I congratulate the Department of CSC, in particular the School of Computer Science and Informatics, which comprises of the Department of CSC and the emerging areas data science, AI/ML, cybersecurity, and IT department and IoT, for taking interest in organizing this third conference. And I'm sure the delegates would enjoy these deliberations or the discussions and the presentations that will follow in the next 2 days, including today. And machine learning as such is pervasive and ubiquitous all over. And in fact, it was shared in the morning also by our chief guest. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the statistical data is being used to target some customers, the prospective customers, probably even, finding out or determining the kind of product that the customers would like to have. Ultimately, it's going to be, for customer CRM. In fact, it is more for marketing and finding out the customers who are likely to buy some products. Normally, conferences, although of course, during this COVID, because of the COVID pandemic, and during the COVID pandemic, they were organized online. But the philosophy of any conference is where a group of people, a large number of people, researchers, they meet, they exchange their ideas, they discuss, they make some connections for future research endeavors. That's how the conferences are to be organized. And I think those who are online now would now at least ponder over the importance of attending conferences offline. I hope so. And I'm not here to speak much about machine learning because I am not qualified for that. Though I am still a computer science professor, my area of interest is more of cryptography and genetic algorithms and digital testing. So I'm not the right person to speak. So I'll leave the forum now here for more discussions to take place. And I only hope that the participants would enjoy the deliberations these 2 days. And again, thanks for giving me the opportunity to be here. Once again, we thank the chief guest for sparing his valuable time to associate himself with this program. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, sir.
Let me take a moment to acknowledge the unwavering commitment and dedication of our college chairman. Under his guidance, our institution has reached new heights of excellence, fostering an environment of learning and innovation. It is with great pride that I introduce a visionary leader, Mr. Geethanjali Reddy.
Sir has a bachelor's and master's degree in civil engineering from NIT Warangal. Sir is an ex-IPS officer who had a satisfying and successful stint in the erstwhile AP Police Department. He received many awards during his tenure in the Police Department. His presence here is a testament to the commitment to the growth and development of our college community. Your dedication to the betterment of our college is truly commendable, and we look forward to hearing from you, sir.
Today's chief guest, Sri Geethanjali, Principal Dr. Uday Kumar, Professor Madhusudan, Sri Lakshmi Garu, Pooja Prasad, all the faculty members and all the faculty members who are presenting papers today and who are present online, and my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. Firstly, I would like to thank Mr. Srikanth Sinha for being with us here. He is the CEO of Task Force, wherein about more than 750 colleges are registered with the task, and they do a number of activities, maybe with about more than 100 organizations. So we all know how busy a man he is. But when I went and invited him, he was kind enough to accept our invitation. And I'm very sure, sir, your message will be very valuable to all the participants here. Thank you very much for being with us. Now coming to the conference, let me congratulate the School of Computer Science for organizing this. I think that's the need of the hour. If we see for the last maybe 20 or 30 years, we've seen how the software industry has been growing at a phenomenal growth rate, how it has been contributing to the world's economy, and luckily India was also a part to it. We know that the maximum number of engineers are being churned out in India, and we have contributed significantly, especially in the service sector, not only to our country but to the Western world also. It was really a pleasant thing, that most of our engineers have gone to US and other countries and have contributed, especially in the service sector, as I said. And even in India, we find that there was a phenomenal rise in the number of jobs in the software industry. Thereby, our middle class has also really emerged in a very big manner. We have seen this change in status of so many families just because of this software industry. And I'm happy that even we were a part of that phenomenon altogether. But if you see, in the last, say, about 2, 3 years, we are seeing a decline in the service-based jobs. So we need to change. We all know how technology was rapidly changing over the years, and we successfully adapted to all the changes. And even now, the technologies are rapidly changing. So if we don't tune ourselves to these changes, we'll become obsolete. And I think there lies the need for, on organizing such conferences and, continuously learning and maybe digitally transform ourselves to the, new challenges. So it's very important that, the students also, learn all these digital skills so that, you get placed and you have a wonderful career ahead. And for the students to learn, the faculty also needs to learn. Obviously, all the faculty would have done their degrees or post-graduations or doctorates long back, and when these technologies were not there at all. So they need to learn first, and I'm very sure that such conferences will help the faculty first of all to update their knowledge and then give relevant, inputs to the students. So once again, I congratulate the School of Computer Science, and I hope all the faculty members of our college as well as other colleges across the states who are participating in this conference will have meaningful deliberations, and they'll have a great learning. Thank you again once again for this. Thank you.
Thank you for inspiring words, sir.
It is now a moment that we have all been waiting eagerly. We have the distinct honor of having a highly esteemed personality amongst us today. Shri Shrikant Sinha Garu, someone whose contributions and leadership have left an indelible mark in the corporate world and academia. Let us take a moment to share a brief glimpse of our distinguished chief guest's remarkable journey.
As the CEO of Task, his major role is enhancing the employability for the youth in Telangana under the Department of IT&C, Government of Telangana. He has been responsible for onboarding government degree colleges and polytechnics, multiple industry partners, as well as enhance the offerings at Task. His priority has been to increase the focus on the rural areas of the state, as well as to promote skilling and placement of the girls and the undeserved communities. With the onset of COVID pandemic, he has been spearheading the transition of conventional training programs to virtual, online, and blended modes and initiated several webinar series on various subjects.
He is also an executive council member for JNTU, one of India's leading technical university. He is a member of AVGC's sub-task force for the Media and Entertainment Skill Council. He is also a committee member of FICCI, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry.
He is an eminent speaker at national and international forums. He is also the advisory council member for Digital Safety and Security Program. Prior to joining TASK, he was the CEO of NASCOM Foundation, the social development arm of the Indian IT BPM industry body, NASCOM, where he led the Tech for Good movement in the country for a little over 4 years. And prior to joining NASCOM Foundation, he was based out of Malaysia, working as head corporate learning, APAC, and MENA at Global Next University, a leading online graduate school helping thousands of people working in corporate across the Asia Pacific, Middle East, and North African regions with limited or no access to good quality academic opportunities.
Through his unique perspective, diverse and rich experience spanning over 34 years, he helped to take NASCOM Foundation to newer heights and helped create much larger impact. He has also been championing the cause of collaborative CSR, where corporates can join hands for a common cause with government and non-government entities to solve social issues and create large-scale impact. As a respected leader in the space, a student of computer applications and physics from Delhi University, Earlier in his career, Shrikant sir has played a pivotal role in success of AppTech in India, in Latin America, and the Middle East.
We are honored to have you here, sir, and we eagerly look forward to your address.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to Honorable Chairman Sri G.R. Ravindra Reddy Garu, the Principal Dr. Uday Kumar Garu, the Chair, Co-Chair, all the dignitaries sitting on the dais, all the faculty members, all the delegates, participants, dear students. It's indeed an honor and a privilege for me to be present over here today. Computational intelligence, foreign universities also are hesitant to offer programs on this. I must compliment Geethanjali College, the computer science department who are hosting this conference, who have thought about it, and when I heard that this is the third edition, I think it is wonderful to know that such institutions exist. So a round of applause for the college and the management of Geethanjali who are so forward looking that they want to work on the latest. If I talk about, and since I also know that Ravindra Reddy Garu also the police, so that brings me back to, a chapter from my own history itself, my own life itself. As you know, artificial intelligence is not something that has started in the last 10 years. As Sir also said, 30 years plus, artificial intelligence has been there. Only it was in different avatars, and at that time the computing power was not as much as what you have today. So I think technology existed, but it was not ready to be, it could not be implemented because technology, the computing power and everything was not that high. Right? So now, those days we used to have, instead of machine learning, of course it's a different debate why we call it machine learning and why not machine training as of today. Because as per me, pets and machines are trained today. Computational intelligence is the differentiating factor which will make it machine learning. Till today, it's machine training only, right? Humans learn, and computational intelligence is what will make the difference. So coming back to my own thing. So in 1991, 92, sir, at that time Andhra Pradesh, the joint state of Andhra Pradesh was the first state in India to use an expert system. In those days, machine learning was not there for training their new recruits on right control. And then I was fortunate to be part of that team where we were using so in those days, things, and it still continues. We used to have experts, and experts have two types of knowledge. One is explicit knowledge, which is being used in artificial intelligence, all the predictive models, etc., that are there. And second is the tacit knowledge, right? Tacit knowledge is where you have a gut feel. You don't know what it is. It is not one or two, zero or one, sorry. It could be any value, maybe. Right? Then in India, even sometimes we nod our head like this, right? And we don't know what it means. Is it yes? Is it no? And that is exactly what computational intelligence is here to solve. Right? Of course, if we look at how things have changed, artificial intelligence today is there everywhere. Right? If we look at what happened in the past, right? Internet, IR 3.0, internet was there. It really changed the world. We became one single community across, and that's where we have our delegates, whom I would also like to welcome, and thanks for being part of this conference today. Because they are joining us virtually. This would not have happened. Could we have thought about this when we were developing that model for Telangana, for Andhra Pradesh Police? No. At that time, the internet was not even existing. Of course, James Lee Byrne had started the concept, ARPANET, etc., was there, but it was not in the current form, and that's where the difference is. Today, internet is here and we've already seen the power of it. IM 4.0 has got accelerated thanks to COVID, and this is the first time that more than 10 technologies have come together to actually impact our lives. Till now, if you look at it, till IM 2.0, it was more of industries that were getting impacted, right? IR 3.0 internet, and now IR 4.0 and 5.0 industry revolution 4.0 and 5.0 are actually not only impacting the industry part of it but also impacting all of us. And that is where it is going to make a huge difference. Now, talking about the various technologies, of course, I can, that thing can go on for 1 hour if we start talking about all. But the best part is that while AI and ML is one of those technologies, I also feel that AI and ML is a technology that cuts across all the others also. If you're talking about blockchain, again AI plays a part. If you're talking about 5G, free learning, etc., AI and ML again plays a part. So AI and ML is definitely a technology that is going to be a thing for the future, which everyone needs to know. But should we know how to program it? Probably not. There would be a lot of things available who would be able to do it for us. Today we are seeing conversational AI, generative AI, etc. kind of models. ChatGPT, I'm sure a lot of you would be using, and a lot of students also would be using, right? And that's happening today. And so the power of AI today has actually come into hands of common people. Couple of years ago, I had gone to one of my friend's house in Bangalore, and his son was coming and disturbing him again and again. He said, "No, let me talk to my friend." He said, "But I have to do my homework." He said, "You manage it on your own." So the homework was on Tenali Rama. What my friend son was doing was he went to Alexa and said, "Alexa, tell me about Tenali Rama." The homework got done, right? Imagine if Alexa could be used over there. What is the potential that a chat GPT or something of the future can be used, right? Of course, we have to be very, very careful. Today, even the Honorable Prime Minister is talking about deep fakes, etc. We are seeing a lot of fake videos, especially right now in Telangana, thanks to the elections that are there on 30th of November. And I hope all the people will go and vote that day. I think it's important for us because if we have to show leadership, I think it is not important only for us as educational institutions to give people certificate, but also give them, the social values, and also help them understand that a person doesn't become an adult when he touches 18, but a person becomes an adult when they are able to take decisions for themselves. And selecting or electing the government itself is probably one of the large decisions that you need to make. So my humble submission to all of the youngsters, my friends sitting over there, please ensure that you go and vote on 30th. Because otherwise, as I always like to say, a state or a country gets a government it deserves. Because if you are not part of the process, then you can't blame it. Coming back to artificial intelligence, I think, if you ask me very frankly, if I get a wish, ever someone, a genie comes up and tells me, you have one wish, my wish would be to be born as a youth today. Right? The kind of opportunities, the kind of technologies, the kind of things that are available to you today is phenomenal. We never had those. We never even had anything similar to it, right? And today, all that is happening. I don't know how many of you have seen this new device that has been created by Mr. Chaudhary. His company's name is Humane. And they have created a device called as AI.pin. You have seen it. Wonderful. Anyone else? Two. Okay. Please go and see this. It's available on YouTube. You can go to Humane, which is hu.ma.ne. And I'm not selling their product, but I think I'm very impressed with the product. Because it's a small device, a computer with a battery pack, which fits on your coat or your blouse or whatever else you have. And it doesn't have a screen, it doesn't have a keyboard. And the kind of applications that it is able to provide is phenomenal. I think today, if we look at it, we don't know what the future will hold for us, right? We are absolutely unaware what could be the next thing coming up. Technology today is changing at a very, very fast pace. Murphy's Law used to say every 18 months technology cost would halve and technology would grow exponentially. Now it is even happening much more faster. And that is a reality that we are living in today. Talking about cognitive intelligence, I was very impressed to also see that in normally whenever you go to any conference, right, you see the papers that are there, the abstracts that are there are more of just academic research. But I'm very happy to see that the papers over here in the conference, be it in terms of Amazon looking at social purchases or predicting of pneumonia and various other things are very, very relevant to this day and age. And computational intelligence is going to make the difference. If we talk about facial recognition to fraud detection, right? Over there, you need to be very careful. And for example, a normal face is this, but what if, I get a hurt and my cheek swells up or my nose swells up? Correct? I'm the same person, but with the algorithm has to recognize me. And that is again where computational intelligence comes into play. So if you look at it, everything that is happening today, right? And of course, in those days also, apart from zeros and ones, which was binary, fuzzy logic had just come up in 91, 92 at that time. And fuzzy logic is one of the concepts of computational intelligence also, right? Where the maybe state exists. So in Singapore, fuzzy logic is something which is very difficult to explain to most of the people because they only know black or white, yes or no. They don't understand shades of gray. With the advent of quantum computing, where again you don't have binary but you have spin states, this is further going to get enhanced. And that is where the power of computational intelligence can be bundled along with the power of quantum computing and actually, mind-boggling changes can be done in everything. We are already talking about detection of deadly diseases like cancer, etc., using optical recognition, computer vision, etc., which again, computational intelligence plays a key part in it. Also, if you look at things like neural networks, natural language processing, etc., everything is coming into play. But yes, today the difference, as I said, between an intelligent machine and a learning machine, a machine that needs to be trained, is computational intelligence. So I'm extremely happy to be part of this session today. Unfortunately, I wish I could have enough time to attend some of the sessions which I find very, very interesting. But definitely would like to go through the abstracts later on and understand. And once again, all the very best. Hope you all enjoy the conference as much as the organizers put it together. And thank you for this opportunity for me also. And happy to see how task can continue to be the part of the learning journey of the youngsters over here, as well as look at how research institutions, things that are happening over here, right? And that's another thing that I would like to urge all educators here in this room is while for good music you need musicians, you also need the Bachs and Beethovens, which are the researchers. So please ensure that while you're skilling people for a job, prepare them for the next 40 years. And that's where learnability, agility, all these things will come into play. On that note, thank you very much once again.
Thank you for sharing your insights, sir. Now, I request Chairman Sir and Principal Sir to felicitate the Chief Guest. Now, I request Dr. Neha Nandarman to propose the vote of thanks.
On behalf of Geethanjali College of Engineering and Technology and entire fraternity of the institution, I'm glad to be standing here to express my vote of thanks. I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Shri Shrikant Sinha, who spared his time from the busiest schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, sir, and this will surely going to encourage us in our future events. Next, I would like to thank our chairman, sir, Mr. G. Ravindra Reddy, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best. A heartfelt mention to our respected principal, Dr. S. Uday Kumar, for always supporting and guiding us. Thank you so much, sir. My sincere thanks goes to our respected Dean Sir, Dr. B. Madhusudan Rao, who always keep in mind the future and guide us to face challenges in a more positive way. Thank you so much, sir. With a deep sense of appreciation, I thank Head of the Department of CSC, Dr. A. Sri Lakshmi, for being a continuous support and standing as a pillar of strength. I extend my gratitude to the convener of the program, Dr. Pooja S. Prasad, for her enormous cooperation. I would like to thank all organizing committee members and student volunteers for their relentless efforts. My thanks goes to all deans and head of the departments for their graceful presence in the event. I would like to extend my appreciation to all the delegates for their participation in the event. I would like to mention my thanks to all teaching staff, non-teaching staff, technical and maintenance staff who supported us for all the arrangements made here. I would like to express my gratitude to all the people who directly or indirectly contributed to the success of our inaugural ceremony and each and every one of you for being here with us and making this event a memorable one for all of us. I wish all of you a great day ahead. Thank you so much.
I thank everyone for attending. Now we'll have a short final tea break, which will be followed by the keynote speaker by Aladya Paul.